All right, Darren Yergin here on behalf of the NCAA, here after Game 2 of the 2022 Division III Baseball Championship with some familiar faces from the Salisbury University Sea Gulls, Jimmy Adkins, Coach Brohawn, Scott Cameron, and Cameron Hyder. Thank you guys to the four of you for joining us. And why don't we just open it up to some opening comments from Coach Brohawn about how your first game of the 2022 tournament went today.
Yeah, I mean, it went as expected. I mean, usually the first game of a World Series, you match up ones versus ones, and it's going to be tight if both those guys are throwing well. And I thought our guys, probably around the fourth, fifth inning, battled a little bit harder at the plate. We got a couple of big 2-out knocks, put a couple runs on the board to take the lead. And then, our brand of baseball, and I say this every time I do any interview, and these guys know that once we take the lead, it's our job to continue to tack on, whether it's bunting, whether it's stealing bags, but to tack on at least one to add to it. And I thought we did a really nice job of that. But some clutch hitting later in the innings really put us up there, 8-2.
We'll open it up to any media for some opening questions for anybody at the table.
Jimmy, you came into the game with only 8 walks allowed, and you allowed 4 today. Was there something that was happening with?
No, I was just trying to compete with what I had.
And you, but you had trying to think what inning it was, where you had that error, and then you walked the batter, and then what did you do next to sit there and get the 3 strikeouts?
Really, I just got gritty and gave him everything I had right there, and tried to minimize and do what I could do in that situation, either ground ball, double play, or punched out the side. So,
I mean, with Jimmy, one thing you're going to get, obviously, he's very talented. He's got great stuff, but you're not going to find a bigger competitor on the mound. Okay, we made an error. We walked a guy. That doesn't faze him. You don't see his shoulders, drop. You don't see his head drop. He gets up there and he's like, I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to pick you up. And he's done it time and time again, and it's almost become expected.
Cameron, 2 big 2-out knocks earlier in the game. What was your approach at the plate?
It was just to kind of stick to what I do best, and that's use the whole field, keep my hands inside the ball. I got a pitch I can handle and pretty good swing on it. But credit to the guys getting on base in front of me to put me in that position. So, it was just my turn to step up.
Cameron, how many pitches do you think you faced today? I didn't keep track, but felt like you were at bat forever.
Yeah, it's not usually what I do, but it's just one of those games where I had to battle. We preach battle with 2 strikes and taking it a pitch you can handle. That was just what I was trying to do today.
And you guys are looking to become the first team to repeat in about a decade. Does that come with more pressure, or does that come with added confidence being in that position? Anybody that wants to?
I tell them all the time, I said there's really no pressure because nobody can take away what we did last year. Right now, we should be playing with pleasure more than pressure. And I think the teams that are here, the team that does that the best, plays for pleasure and not, under a microscope of themselves, and they're the best player they can be. I think we'll have a great series here. Doesn't mean you're going to win it, but I think we'll have a great series. And we have a lot of guys with some experience here. So, for us, it's just not defending anything. It's trying to chase another one while we're here. We got one down today. Now we have another opponent tomorrow, and we got to play our best baseball to come out on top.
Jimmy, last year, of course, you weren't able to participate with the team in that national championship run. Now here we are 15 minutes beyond. It was a complete game in your opening debut here in Cedar Rapids. Where's your mind at?
It's kind of all over the place right now. I've got a bunch of texts and stuff from alumni right now saying how they're proud and happy that I get to be here this year. But last year, I wouldn't take anything away from last year. Last year was a time of a lifetime as well. Even though I didn't get to play, that just being here with the team is really what it's all about.
And Scotty, you reached base every time you came to bat today, including a couple of bruisers there on the right thigh. Having won that national championship last year and having performed so well in that series, you feel as relaxed as you can possibly be in a championship round approach when you're up there at the plate?
Yes, not trying to do too much, just be the best you. Coach Brohawn preaches that every day. We don't need a hero, we just need the best you. If that's, going backside or laying down a bunt or being too stubborn and moving the box, just be the best you.
I mean, we have a lot of guys. I mean, you can take a look at stats. They own the box, and we talked about that. That you won't see many of our guys getting out of the way. These guys especially have taken a lot to the ankles, to the calves, to the thighs over the years, and it's a testament to the toughness, in my opinion.
Take pride in it.
Yeah, take pride in it. And it started with Justin Meekins, Jack Berry a few years back, and it's just passed the torch along to these guys.
Any other questions from the group here?
I guess I got one more. Cam, you don't strike out very often. You did the first one there. And when you were heading back to the dugout, was a sort of, okay, well, that's out of the way, and that's not going to happen again for another week or so. Just time to go up and make contact.
Yeah, I mean, the guy that they had on the mound was a very good pitcher, and he executed his pitches. And that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get me out. I swung out a pitch out of the zone and just moved on to the next one. I mean, if you let one at bat carry over throughout the whole game, then you're not going to be very successful.
Alrighty, that will wrap things up here after game 2 of the Division III baseball championships with this group from Salisbury, Jimmy, Scott, Cameron, and Coach Brohawn. It was a pleasure to get to talk to you guys today. And you guys will be advancing to tomorrow's game 6, which will be at 1:15 p.m. or approximately against Marietta, who won game 1. So rest up, get ready, and we're looking forward to seeing the Sea Gulls again tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good luck tomorrow.